Now that I'm lucky, I'm gonna have more subscribers, right? Right?
It's the, what did you say?
Into myself.
Try to step me over there.
What is up, Travel Nation? This is Mike Dean with First Step Travelers. Today, I'm here to show you how I traveled to 9 different European countries over 2 months on my $536 round trip ticket to Dublin, Ireland. So we'll go over here and show you what I'm all excited about. $536. Unreal. This is unreal. And I won't be making this journey alone. My good friend Greg from Kansas City, Missouri will be joining me in his first travel experience ever.
It's awesome. I didn't even think it would be like this.
As well as my good friend and pro traveler, Lance, who will be making appearances from time to time.
Hit that like button.
Not to mention the whole new cast of travelers and friends you'll meet along the way who have become part of the Travel Nation. So get ready for this amazing adventure, and where better to begin than Dublin, Ireland. In this video, I'm going to be covering 3 things: how to get around Dublin, things to do, the Jameson factory, and the nightlife.
It's too late, you're already famous. Like, it's already on the internet.
So once you land in Dublin, grab yourself some euros out of the ATM, and you're going to want to catch the 747 Airlink bus into the city center, which will take you about 40 minutes to reach.
Reading signs in accents. If you look above, you'll see all the places to go.
And once you're in the city center, head to your hostel.
And we're at our hostel right now. Very chill, very relaxed, really nice. I didn't expect it to be this nice. When you're crossing the street, make sure you look right because people drive on the wrong side of the road. I'm sorry, the right side of the road. It's the wrong side to us in America.
Now, Dublin isn't that big. You can easily walk anywhere and it wouldn't be a problem. And of course there's public transportation. But my favorite way to see the city is to get yourself a bike. Now there are plenty of bike lanes you can use to cruise the city, and tons of crosswalks. And motorists are used to bikes, so you don't really have to worry. And once you have a bike, the city is yours to explore. But something I loved about having a bike was riding through all the beautiful parks in Dublin. And there are plenty of them. You know, this is how you relax in Ireland. Now, Phoenix Park is huge. It's actually one of the biggest parks in all of Europe. And it's famous for all the deer that freely roam around. But we didn't stay too long because we wanted to check out the War Memorial Gardens, and they were beautiful.
What a wonderful world.
I highly recommend checking out both of these places. Definitely grab a bike and cruise on down. They're not very far from the city center. So before we took the bikes back, we cruised up to the Guinness Storehouse to have a look. And since we decided we were going to do the Old Jameson Distillery tour instead, we decided to skip the Guinness tour and have a fresh pint of Guinness at the Old Brazen Head later that night, which is the oldest pub in Dublin, dating back to 1198. So we made our way to the Old Jameson Distillery and signed up for a tour. Alright, what's up? So we're going to start our Dublin tour with the Jameson factory. So we're going to get in. It is 16 euros to get a ticket in here, and I will let you know what I think. So the tour starts by explaining some of the history of John Jameson and his son, and a lot of cool information about the distillery. You get to see how they use the ingredients to make the whiskey, and some of the old ways they distilled it. And everyone slapped this thing for good luck.
Good luck.
But we all know what you're really wondering. Do you get to drink whiskey? And the answer is yes. Yes, you do. Which was definitely my favorite part.
This is not a wine tasting. Please do not spit out the whiskey. That's a sin in Ireland. The whiskey police will come and get you.
That's Drew, by the way. She doesn't want to be a first step traveler from America. Alright, we are here in the Jameson factory. We got a free shot, so cheers. That's smooth. That's smooth. It's midday and I'm a bit happier than I should be. We were just talking with the bartenders there, and they actually hooked us up with quite a few extra drinks.
So after a very sobering meal, and a little bit of forgiveness, we made our way to Dublin's cultural quarter, the Temple Bar district. This place is picturesque, and it's very busy during the day. And it's even busier during the night, because this is the place you want to go for real Irish pubs. But the sun can't stay out forever, and it was about time to try out the nightlife. So after watching one of Dublin's amazing sunsets on Mellows Bridge, we made our way back to the Brazen Head for that Guinness that we talked about earlier.
Cheers, everybody, to traveling. First step traveler. I was just like recording this interaction.
This is an awesome place to come down, chat with new people, and just unwind. Not to mention, listen to traditional Irish music. And right after that, we went straight back to the Temple Bar district and had an awesome time. And after this amazing night, we had some breakfast with some friends we made before heading west to Galway. What is up, guys? I really hope you enjoyed that video. Dublin is an amazing city. It is just so much fun, and it's the perfect first stop on my European adventure. Now, like I said, I bought a $536 round-trip ticket to Dublin, Ireland over 2 months, so that's how I got into Europe, and that's what allowed me to explore all 9 countries that I'm headed to. But up next, I'm headed west on a bus to Galway so that I can check out Aran Island, which was honestly the highlight of my Ireland trip. This place is unreal. Like, it is something out of a sci-fi movie. A few quick tips. One, if you're a student and you have a student ID, this can save you so much money on these trips. Everywhere I went in Europe, any event I did, there is a discount for students, even in public transportation. So if you have a student ID, bring that with you because it will save you a lot of money. The average pint in Dublin is about €5, so drinking can get pretty pricey. But I definitely recommend trying a Guinness on tap in Ireland because it tastes nothing like it does in America. It is so good. Honestly, one of my favorite beers. I'm gonna highly recommend that you stay in hostels. 1, you can meet people. 2, they're so much cheaper than hotels. Hotels in Dublin are very expensive, and a hostel is pretty much all you need. And if you're gonna wanna meet people, you gotta go out. So hitting the Temple Bar district is a lot of fun, even if you don't drink. There's a lot going on and you can meet a lot of people. A huge shout out to Lance for hitchhiking from the south of Ireland to come meet us on this trip. He was actually in England, took a ferry across and hitchhiked all the way up, which I thought was awesome. Unfortunately, we had to part ways, and we will see you again in Spain, man. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. A shout out to Drew, even though you're hiding from the camera in almost every shot. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. It was great touring around Dublin with another American. Another huge shout out to my 2 Peruvian friends and my Spanish friend. Sorry we never got to make it to Madrid. Greg and I really wanted to, but Greg ran out of time, and we'll get more into that later. If this video helped you at all, if it was entertaining at all, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, because I got so much more coming out on this and tips on how to travel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Any suggestions? And if you really like this, make sure to share it with your friends. That's all I got for now, Travel Nation. I'll see you guys in Galway. Safe travels.